So, Mike has he has an answer. Finally got it going after how many hours? Probably about an hour.
Yeah, it took about an hour.
Yeah, right. So anyway, he'll explain to you what happened.
It's kind of crazy, but this inverter won't initialize or turn on unless it knows there's a battery. So I told it no battery, wouldn't work. I told it lithium, wouldn't work. But it's not going to work because my communication is not connected to those batteries. So having there's like 30 different protocols to communicate on. I didn't spend the time trying to figure it out. Plus, I don't have an Ethernet cable long enough right now. So I had to tell it was a lead acid battery. And then also tell it to go by voltage, not state of charge, because there's no way to calculate voltage and state of charge on a lead acid battery. As soon as I did that, boom, turned on. So let me just turn the screen on, and I'll bring you up here. You can see the screen. So what it does is when you go lead acid, it can measure the battery. So we've got 53.3. And now I'm actually outputting 240 volts. And it's using 75 watts just standby. So we're not barely using anything. I mean, we got 12,000 available. So it bounces around because it's just checking stuff out. We're not connected to the grid. So that's why the grid says 0, and we will never connect to the grid. We will always be a standalone system. The solar is not connected because we have no solar connected yet. And we're not using anything, so that's why the house is not, it says 0 because we're not using anything. So once we get the load side connected to that panel this week, then I can send it from this panel to the main disconnect outside to feed the house. But I'll have some small circuits in here to run this light and all that stuff, hopefully by a couple of days. But yeah, you can see it, like it's got 53.1 volts on the battery, 0.2. It's bouncing around. And right now we're running off the bottom battery. So you can see the 52.9. So we got to have to calibrate the measurement so that they match. But it's still fine. It's perfectly fine. We're only running off of one battery, which is the second one. The first battery I used, it's on, but I used it to charge the capacitors with my my bulb. So the bulb is a 45 watt bulb, and it use that as a resistor to charge the capacitors in this inverter, and then I just turn on the inverter. So that's that. There's the negative side. I still haven't finished wiring in all of the shunt, so I can't measure how much energy I'm using out of the system. So that's going to be a secondary method of measurement along with using the inverter. So
on the positive side, I've been telling him for I don't know how many years that this was going to work.
Yep.
So it came to the day today that I feel good that he got it to work. I knew he'd get it to work. I just kept busy. I had things I had to do in the house, and
yeah, well, no,
but I knew he would do it.
I just needed a little quiet time so I could think. So I had to trick the system into doing what I want because I don't have the communication protocol set up yet. So at least we'll have 4 batteries. I got 2 here, 2 down the bottom. The 5th one, I didn't finish assembling it yet. I got the front panel that I need to put on and a bunch of wiring. But I'm just trying to get stuff out of the city and get it up here.
Right.
You know, and I've got a godforsaken mess everywhere. So, yeah, I'll do a quick measurement to show you the voltage coming out.
I keep saying to Mike, no excuses energy.
Yep.
There's no excuse for anybody to not have free power, because if Mike can do it, anybody can do it.
Oh, gee, that says a lot about me.
Well, anybody can do it. You know, I mean, if you really put your mind to it. But he's been working at this for 4 years, day in, day out, just racking his brains, you know, and he did it. Very proud of him.
Yep.
So, but anyway.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
So I'll put you over to Mike.
All right. Well, that's good. I'm happy now. It works. That's all that matters.
That's right.
I got, there's a ton of work left to do. I mean, this is just like the first 5%.
Right.
At least I know
But still.
it's operational. So I'm going to shut her down for tonight. Tomorrow's a good day, weather-wise. So I'm going to work in the yard and clean up all the trees. Or start cutting trees.
No, it's going to rain tomorrow.
No, tomorrow's nice. Monday's rain.
Oh, I thought tomorrow. Okay.
So if it does in fact rain all day Monday, I'm going to wire in or do the conduit and run the power to that box.
Yep.
That's a distribution box. The reason for 2 breakers, that's my meter. It's telling me I left it on. It's beeping away. So we'll get that box. That will power stuff in the shed. And eventually there'll be an output that goes away and goes into a main disconnect on the front of the house, which will disconnect the city and only use this for the house. So that's good. That's good. And once we get all 9 batteries in here, because the tiny house has 1 battery in it, and then there's room for 3 stacks of 3. The 9 will be in here. I can clean up this mess. We'll have a little bit of room to walk around. Ooh, I'm so glad. It's working. All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, guys. We'll see you maybe tomorrow. We'll see. All right. Bye. Thanks for joining in.